Hey guys, welcome to a new video. And if I say, I open like this often, it's time to start your own music. Hey, you know what time it is. It's QuinBoxed time with my Uber tools I always have. Lots of, well, not a lot of packages today, but really big ones. I mean, I've even had to put some on the floor because I just couldn't manage. So we'll start with some small ones, and I guess we'll end with the big ones? I don't know. So, let's see if my tool can make work of this. I guess not. Oh, right. Okay. So, for here in the office, I have a large phone charger I showed off in another QuinBoxed, which has 4 USB-A ports, a few of which do quick charge, and then one 65-watt USB-C port. And that's awesome and all, but for instance, the new camera needs something different. So I needed some extension cords for 2-wire plugs, because phone chargers are often 2 wires, they don't get earthed. And I saw these, including angled connectors. And now they're not rated for a lot of amps, but you know, 1 amp or whatever a phone charger, doesn't even use 1 amp, will use, that's likely fine. So maybe that phone charger is also in this QuinBoxed. We'll have to see. I don't know actually. So yeah, extension cables for 230 volt. What are these? Oh, nice. For the QuinLED AN Penta I'm building, which we're currently in a pre-release phase for the DIY version, you can use OLED screens. And I had some, but those were generally blue and yellow with a yellow stripe. And these should all be, it says it right here, white. Good. Let's get one out of the bag, I guess. Camera is a bit higher up today because of the big items, but yeah, so these are all SPI based, which is what I use on my QuinLED AN Penta. So here is an example of the QuinLED AN Penta, and basically where this goes is right over here, and you can then plug I don't have one right now. Oh wait, there's an AN Penta here. You can plug in the ESP32 over here. So yeah, white OLED screens. Because I didn't really like the blue and yellow bar type. Or I guess they're fine, but they didn't work with the layout I wanted to have on the screen basically. Okay, let's move that aside. Let's go for a box. A box. I don't know what's in here. That's kind of the idea of QuinBoxed. You guys don't know, but I don't know either. Well, of course I order everything, but I order so much stuff and it comes in and it lays on a table for sometimes up to a month before I do another QuinBoxed. I'm actually scared to, you know, take things out of the package before doing a QuinBoxed, because then I don't show you guys. So let's see what this is. It's well packed, that's for sure. What the? Oh, nice. A set of extra batteries for the new camera, which is a Panasonic S5. They had some great deals with cashbacks and stuff like that during the last Black Friday sales. So I jumped on that. And extra batteries, because sometimes I use it as a portable camera, not tethered to USB like it is now. And these should do for that. And it came with a little charger and everything. Cool. Nice. I like it. So, it's quite hefty. Oh, nice. I know what this is. I was recently doing some work around the house, and I kind of misgrabbed some, I guess you could call them Hex Wrench or Allen keys or whatever you want to call them. And these popped up on Aliexpress, and I was like, those look interesting. Looks pretty decent. 4 millimeters. Okay, cool. So this, 1.5. Let's do it like that. 2.5, 2. Okay. They feel greased up. Interesting. Oh, and the big one, 10. Yeah, I like the storage mechanism. These colors kind of reminded me of Noctua colors, which I actually enjoy. And now my hands are all greasy. One moment, please. Okay, my hands have been degreased. Let's go for this. Because I think I know what this is, because this is quite heavy. I think this is some new cable. Now, I like using silicone cables because, well, they're just easier to handle. Oh, wow. The bag is in another bag. That's why it's so heavy. I don't know. But I like using silicone cables. And, well, because we're starting to use higher and higher currents or amps or whatever you want to call them, I needed more cable that could handle that. So this is 10 meters of, and that's 32 feet, I guess, of 12 gauge. Probably can't see that on camera, I'm not sure. 12 gauge and 10 meters or 32 feet of 10 gauge. Silicone wire, and we already tested these during a live stream. It's real silicone, and it's also real copper. And they sell these for very decent prices on Aliexpress. And this got here in about a week or so, especially during the holidays now. That's pretty good. So yeah, beefy cable. And I'm going to need that for something else. And I think we have a few of those. Let's see if that's in here or this is something else. Yep. Okay. Ah, there we go. This is something else. Okay. What's this? Tessa. Oh, right. For the extension sockets, I use extension cords, boxes. I don't know what to call it. Stekkerdozen. I don't know what to call it in English. But they sometimes don't have... but I use them with individual switches per socket. And, well, sometimes I want to switch two things at the same time. Like, for instance, an extra phone charger for all of the stuff here in the office. So I bought some decently looking splitting units. And this one actually comes with USB. And I believe this one does too. Right. Oh, and this one... this one actually has an on-off switch. Cool. Okay, so I looked at these on AliExpress and they looked very decent to me. Let me try and refocus that. And yeah, they are rated for the full 16 amps, so that's good. Probably won't make a review of this kind of stuff, but they look quite decent to me. Let me make sure that's in focus. Sorry. There. Oh, they're actually from AMZ Lab GmbH, so that's German. Okay, CE, RHS. Class 6 for the internal charger, probably. Yeah, decent stuff. It wasn't cheap, but that's, you know, I'd rather buy good quality than cheap shit. Even though I buy this stuff on AliExpress, if you buy the right stuff, you can get good quality. And this looks, yeah, this looks pretty good, actually. I guess we could do some tests on the internal USB ports and stuff like that. Because this one says 5 volt, 2.4 amps, max per port, total DC output 12 watt. And, oh, this one is exactly the same. Okay. Steckdosen. Yeah, well, that's German for sure. Cool. Yeah, looking forward to those. Because those will make two situations I have at home where I now don't have enough plugs, which I do want to switch at the same time, a lot easier. So that wasn't what that silicone cable was for, but this is for sure. Because I bought 5 of these, so I actually dared to unpack one outside. Oh. outside of a QuinBoxed. I know. But, oh, Ireland? Okay, sure. No, don't know where this came from. But this is some, well, if I can get it open, some new testing gear. Because we've been building LED load bars, and that is good for practical load tests. But I wanted to be able to do more and a heavier load and more consistent load and more regulated load tests on some stuff I'm building or I've already built. And, you know, so these are 180 watt load testers from Aliexpress. And as I said, I already unboxed one and I've played with it a little bit. And so far, that's actually been doing quite well. So it comes with a giant MOSFET, basically, which they heat up with load. And it has a nice color TFT screen. I guess I can show you real quick. Yeah, I can show you. I don't have too many boxes in this QuinBox, so let's just take a look at this one. So it has a power plug for 12 volt down here. It does come with an adapter, but they mostly send the US adapter with one of those conversion plugs and stuff like that. And I happen to have a lot of 12 volt adapters from a certain Chia project where I'm running external hard disks, but then use a common power source. So now I have a lot of 12 volt adapters. But, oh, yeah, they use a little rubber band there to keep the screen on. And you can set it to constant current. No, wrong button. No, still wrong button. I don't remember how to change that. Oh, yeah, you can set it to constant current, constant resistance, constant power. So you can say draw 10 watts, and then you can vary the input voltage. Or, constant voltage. So then, you know, and constant current. Now, I'll mostly be using it for constant current and basically for testing new designs. Now, I used to do, I mean, I have, you know, LED strips hanging here. This is a total of about 400 watts of LED strip. So I can test with those, and I have lots of digital LED strips. And that's all fine. Those are good tests to also see if the logic still works and performs during those high loads, and if you don't get brownouts on your microcontroller and stuff like that, you know, to design my circuits. But I have now, or I bought 5 of these, they haven't all come in yet, to basically be much more specific in the amount of load I want without it being a functional load like the LED bars. And I've ran one of these already for with 5 volt 20 amps, so it's 100 watts of heat being generated. But the cooler seems to be handling that just fine. I ran it for about 10 minutes. It worked great. The little display here also does a very good job. And you can just set it to like, okay, draw 2.4 amps. And you can configure more like the total discharge time or the cutoff voltage and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, here's the menu if you were interested. Oh, let's keep it in English. Not sure you can turn the buzzer off, but yeah. And start. So, well, it won't start because you can see the cutoff voltage blinking because, well, there's nothing coming in here. It has decent terminals. They're not great for using fork terminals, but they are great if you're using ferrules or just bare copper wire. I was even able to fit 10 gauge and stuff like that, or 12 gauge and stuff like that in there. So, if you're looking for a controllable load, and it even comes with this little board, which has a barrel jack, micro USB, no, mini USB, micro USB, and USB-C on here. Of course, it doesn't do any USB PD triggers or something like that. From what I've seen so far, this is a great load. It has a little Bluetooth antenna over here, as you can see, so you can connect it to your phone and use an app. I haven't done that. I don't really want to do that. And it actually also has a micro USB plug over here, so you can connect it to a computer, because there's a CH340C there, which I also use on my board, so that's funny. That's a USB to serial converter. So you can actually use this with a computer program and make some graphs and stuff like that. Now, as I said, I haven't bought it for any of those purposes. I just want to be able to generate a lot of load. And although it's 180 watts, and you could say, well, then you can draw over 30 amps of 5 volt. Yeah, but see, I'm not sure about that. Because at some point, the wires you use and the terminals you use will not be able to transport that amount of current without generating too much voltage drop. So I was like, okay, I can buy one expensive tester that can do 40 amps, for instance, or 50 amps. Or I can buy 5 testers, which I know will easily handle 10 amps. And in most scenarios, like even on these boards, I'll have a multi-port scenario I want to test anyway. I can just buy a few of these. These are about 30 bucks a piece, I think. So I bought 5. And for now, as I said, I used it for 5 volt 20 amps. Handled it like a champ. So I should be able to generate up to 100 amps of load, I guess. And that's also what the extra cable is for. So yeah, expect some tests with those in the future, and any designs I do and stuff like that, I'll still validate using my LED bars. But it might be a combination of LED bars for functional testing at high load, combined with one of these for generating extra load, basically, which can then be dumb as long as I can test both types of load, basically. Yeah. So yeah, expanding my testing capabilities. I was quite excited about these because I just like playing with this kind of stuff. So I haven't done an extensive test on them. If you'd like to see a dedicated video on them where I test some stuff, might do that in a live stream, might do that in a video. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll certainly take a look at that if a few people are like, hey, yeah, make a video testing those. Okay, we're going to go to big item package number 1. No, we're going to do these. Ugh, yes, giant package. These have been here for a while because I knew what was in here, but I kind of want them by now because it's cold here. It's winter in the Netherlands, and I bought one of these a while back, and I wore it a few times, and I was like, I need more. I need more of these for sure. So these are 7XL. I'm not that big. Those are Chinese measurements. But these are basically, I guess you could call them, I don't know, sport pants. I don't know what you call that in English. Here we call them a joggingbroek, or I don't know, sweatpants. But they have this really fluffy filling on the inside, and even if you wash them and stuff like that, they still stay very nice. And yeah, my 7XL, I am 190 to 193 in size, so that's I don't know, 6 feet and a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, 190 centimeters, 193. And these are really nice if it's a little bit cold outside. The wind it stops most of the wind, so it doesn't really blow through it. And they're just very soft and very nice. Then, because I already had one of those, I bought 2 extra, I think. Don't remember. I bought it while it was, of course, on the 11th of the 11th sale. I also bought some other variants of the same company. Because, like, hey, this stuff is good quality. These aren't cheap. There's like 20-25 bucks. And I can buy the same type of pants for that locally, but not of this quality. They have really nice touwtjes, lanyards. I don't know what to call those. And I was like, okay, let's get some others too. These have pockets, and yeah. So for me, they feel like really high quality. I don't care about branded items. I don't care if it says Nike or whatever else on my clothing. I just want clothing that looks okay, it still looks decent, and then feels really well or nice to wear. And that's what these do. And now my tool is gone. Oh no. Okay. So let's open this one too. Should be about the same stuff though. See, I can show you guys different things than just LEDs. Yeah, these are just, again, 7XL. 2 more of those lined, I guess I could show you like this, lined pants. And yeah, they have a nice stretchy top. And you can even specify if you want them with a loose fitting bottom or with a stretchy band in there too. And, oh yes, sports. I wouldn't go sporting in these because you'll be hot as hell. But anyway, yeah, I really, really like these. So that's why I bought 3 more, I believe. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then the next item. I think we're actually going to make it through this QuinBoxed without having LEDs. What is the world coming to? Do the OLED screens? Now those are OLEDs. That's not. I don't think those count as LEDs, do they? This is also for the new camera. If it is what I think it is, but probably is. Oh no! There's lots of packages in here. Hold on. With my name on it, of course. Ah. Of course it is. I need to obfuscate. Obfuscate? Is that a word? I guess. My name. One moment, please. Okay. The name removal has been completed. What? Piotr in Poland. I don't know. What is all these packages? I just buy them on Aliexpress. Ah, right. Okay, sure. You guys know I do a lot of soldering, or some soldering, and I don't like using those wet little sponges to clean off the tip, so I used metal shavings, which works quite well, according to, in my opinion. And, well, I was running out, so I got some more. Let's see what's in here. Maybe that phone charger I was talking about is in here. Because it's special in regards to the amount of ports it has. It's well, yep, that's it. It's well packaged, that's for sure. Ugh. So this is another GAN-based charger. That's kind of the new technology nowadays to enable small form factor high wattage chargers. But what this one has is 3 USB-C ports and then 1 USB-A port. But it should support, it should support USB PD over those USB-C port on all 3 ports. So yeah, if we do USB-C 1 plus C2 plus C3, oh yeah, there we go. We can do 65 plus 30 is 125 watts. And I don't need the 130 watts. I just need 3 ports which can have a different voltage of each other. So one might be running at 12 volt USB PD, another might be running at 5 volt, and another might be running at 9 volt. So let's see if it can do that. I think it can, because all the USB-C ports are USB-C 1 and 2 share voltage, it looks like, and then USB-C 3 has a dedicated voltage, and USB-A also has a dedicated voltage. Well, I don't know. I haven't tested it yet, but this charger looked very interesting to me. And they had an interesting attachment for the US version. I think I got the normal EU version. Yeah, because it has one of those EU plugs. Wow, it's a solid brick for sure. Cool. Okay, well, here's the details again. That's probably too far away. Right. And, okay, so for US, it has foldable prongs. Of course, we can't use those. And it has one of those nice click-on adapters. Those are pretty sturdy, so I like that kind of design. And, well, yeah, USB C1, C2, C3, and USB A. Now, we're not going to test that in this video, but again, might be interesting to make a testing video of that. Although, I don't know if I even have enough loads that can do USB PD power training, though. So, yeah, I'm not sure I could even load this up. But I'll be using it. So, if you come across this video and you're like, hey, how does it work for you? You can always ask. It feels decent quality, that's for sure. Now, it is a generic brand, I believe. Yeah, GAN. I don't think GAN is a brand, because there's different brands and sellers out there selling these type of chargers. It doesn't mean they're bad. It doesn't mean they're great. I don't know. I don't know yet. I just don't know. That's why this is a QuinBoxed. Okay, last item of the day. And this is one I needed this weekend. And it's for my camera. Or at least I hope this is it. But I think so. Yes, it is. Because this is a well-packaged item. Wow, another layer. Ugh. Nice. It's a backpack. Who would have thought that? So yeah, backpack. It's kind of crumpled, but it's, it looks to be the size I wanted, I think. And it should have a special compartment. It's kind of crumpled up because of shipping and stuff like that, but that's fine. Right, it has a compartment over here through which you can reach basically an inside compartment that's at the front here. So that flap is here on the side, and then these are fake because but that's fine. Oh wait, oh, you can get into a pouch. Okay, that's cool. Decent magnets. Right, and there should be a zipper here to get into this part of the inside, which is, you know, which has the side pocket. And that should be a different compartment than you can reach from the top, or you can configure it that way at least. Don't know how this works yet. Oh, there we go. Let me close this side flap real quick. Quality feels pretty okay. So this is attached. Let's look in the top. Okay. Oh, it has a little cord. Right, okay, so this is the top part. And you should be able to compartmentalize that off, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me do that real quick. So there's some Velcro, which we just saw, which can go on a strip here. Yes, goodness. And now this is basically its own. Okay, well, I need to Velcro that better, but it has 3 sides of Velcro. Now this is basically its own compartment, which has, as I showed earlier, outside access. And you get these little pads with it, which also have Velcro, with which you can divide it up the way you'd like to have it. And this is all, you know, Velcro sticky material. I don't know what to call that. So there's one large one. Oh, there's 2 large ones. Okay. Yeah. Right. I need to look at this better, but basically the idea is you can make a compartment that is accessible from the outside where your camera is, so you can easily reach for that without having to open the whole bag. At least that was the idea. And then you can make compartments in here. I'm just going to do this quickly the wrong way because this should be the other way around. Anyway, where you can put, I don't know, your lenses and stuff like that. And you can make these little compartments to make sure they stay safe. I don't know. This is just mocked up. Don't look at how I'm doing this. Right. Yeah. That'll work out great once I've configured that. And then you can close this again. You can reach your camera by, you know, grabbing it from here. And then you still have a pretty decent, you can't see that, decent amount of space up here. It's not, it's basically this part you still have up there to put other stuff. And once it's upright, it'll be lying on here, but yeah, it's not meant to carry ultra heavy loads. You know, just some camera gear and stuff. And I believe it has more features, like it's able to take in a tripod here on the side with these stretchy straps. And it has a cushioned back, so it doesn't hurt your back, and carrying handle and clips here. Yeah. Now, I have no clue about quality for backpacks. But I just wanted a photo bag, and I didn't want to pay 200 euros. And this one, so far, feels quite decent. I like the denim look. You can get it in several colors. And I thought, let's get the blue version. The zippers are nice and beefy. He says while getting... Oh, okay. Because I didn't put the compartment in right. I mean, kind of faux look, but that's fine with me. Yeah. Alright, that's actually a strap for if you put your tripod in here. You can actually strap it down to the side there. I like it. I like it. So, that was another QuinBoxed, the first of 2022. And there's more packages on the way. There's always more packages on the way. Almost always. And, well, as always, all links will be in the description. And if you pick up one using one of the affiliate links, that is greatly appreciated. And other than that, I hope to see you back in the next video.